what's up? I'm Estelle Bain, founder of Florida Van Life, and this is our newest build. This is more of our budget build, very entry level, and it's a low top 1995. You know what, I think it's like a Dodge, but what we do is we turn everything into a Florida Van Life. So now this is a 1995 Florida Van Life. So come on in here. We have a nice and simple build, and I love these ones because it reminds me of like nostalgically when I was living in a van. It was the same layout. It had a very simple bed here with lots and lots of storage underneath. So here it comes with a simple cooler and then lots of storage with a little stopper right here so that none of your stuff flies forward if you make a quick stop or if you're in traffic at a red light or something. So underneath the bed, it goes all the way through storage. We have our signature skylight. I love these. This is something I do on every single one of our completed builds that we do in-house here. I love this because when you're out in nature, you can be sleeping under the stars every night. That's something that was really important when I was living in solo female van life. I didn't have this, and every time I was out in a national park, I would look up like, why am I in a metal box? I want to see the park I'm in. And then people ask, does it get hot in there with this? Of course, the sun's coming in, it does get hot. But if you put up this blackout curtain, it just velcros right up. Very easy to place. And now it completely blocks out all the sun. Slash, if you're in a Walmart parking lot or if you're in the city somewhere, same thing. It blocks out everything. You can't see even a little bit in. So we really love that about these blackout curtains, and they're easy to take off too. Just like that. And over here then, our simple kitchen build. We love to do a little sink with all-in-one water pump faucet. It's one click of a button. I didn't fill up the water, but let's say the water was filled. This is where the water comes out of, and it just drains right into the ground, right there. So it's very easy. You don't have to worry about anything with, I don't know, a water pump or a hand or a foot pump or anything like that. One click of a button, water comes out and drains right into the ground. And if you need to charge this, the motor's in here, then there's a little USB-C in the back. So easy to use. And there's more space here to cook or do any of your cutting or cooking. And that's the kitchen area. Very simple. Then, if you follow me over here, this is the driver and passenger area. I love everything here that's retro vintage from 1995. That's as old as me. This is 30 years old. I'm so impressed when these things still run strong. This one is a high mileage one, but outside of that, it runs and drives. Everything that's cool about these older ones is if you just maintain regular like maintenance reports, and if you need to get like new fluids, new parts, it's easy to use. There's not a computer piece on every single one. So anyone in theory can just replace a part from a YouTube video. So that's what I like about these vintage vans. And that's pretty much it up here. Driver, passenger. We've got the nice cushions and rugs everywhere, and then storage. And of course, we like to hide little goodies throughout here. So when you're out on the road, you find little treasures. I also like about the old school one is they still have the vintage cigarette ash, so it's kind of cute. And that's pretty much up here. We got a mini version of the van, so whoever buys this gets to have a mini version as well. So maybe keep it in your house or your apartment when you're not on the road and you're just dreaming of being on the road. And this is the front here. So if you follow me and around back, I'll show you what is going on out there too. Welcome to the rear of the van. We're all about freedom here at Florida Van Life and living free. So out here we have some stickers that represent living on the road, and then when you're on the road, it inspires other people behind you. Come on in. This is also the bed, just from a different angle. And you can see that we have a simple curtain here, and it just comes all the way from the back too. So you have complete access to all of your items from the inside and the outside. This is a design choice I have made and I've stuck with. As a solo female traveler, I always wanted to be able to access all my things inside the van when I was tucked away at night, and I didn't want to have to get out of the van and expose myself to whatever is out there. So it's really important to be able to access everything from the inside. So that's why I have like all-in-one storage areas right here. And then here we also included an AC unit. For this runs completely if you're in a campsite or something like that, then it would be running via shore power. It's also possible, every single build we do, you can hire us to add in a off-grid battery system, and we can actually have this AC unit running completely off-grid. So you can be out in the middle of the desert, and this could be running just purely from the solar panels and the batteries. That's an add-on that we do, but all the batteries would just be stored right in here, and it makes it so your tiny home on wheels can have power. You can have your TV, your laptops, your Starlink, your AC air fryer, all the creature comforts you'd want could be very usable, hundreds of miles off grid. It would still work. Thanks for following along and coming for this quick tour of our vintage retro camper van. This is our classic line at Florida Van Life. And let me know if you want this or something similar. We also do semi-custom builds sometimes. So if you saw a couple items that you liked in here and you want to hire us to work with us on a custom build, or maybe you have a van and you want us to add some things, let us know. And we want you to stay wild and live free.